channel. So today is Sunday. I'm super excited because it is the week of Christmas and I could not be more excited. But yeah, so my mom, my aunt, and my cousin are coming in town Tuesday. So kind of in the process of like getting the house together, making sure everything is clean, doing some laundry. So just getting everything reset and ready to host Christmas. So I'm really excited. Woke up this morning, kind of straightened up the house a bit, and then watched church with my boyfriend. Yeah, it was a really good service, and I felt like I really needed it because a lot's been going on in the past like few months, especially like this entire year has been a lot, but like the last few months especially have been a lot on me. Just a little life update. I did quit my job about 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago. Um, there was a lot going on. And for those who don't know, I work in HR. So at that company, there was just so much happening that contributed to my mental health declining as well as my physical health. Um, and after numerous anxiety attacks and just constant thinking like, okay, I cannot stay here. This place is not for me. I don't feel set up for success. I finally just decided to just walk away. And the moment I walked away, I've been like, I felt so much better. Even my friends can attest, my boyfriend can attest, my therapist can attest because like I was clinically depressed. And even she said, like, you're doing so much better. You look happier, you look peaceful, and I am. So here we are, unemployed at 28. Just trying to figure out this life thing as best as I can. I do plan to go back to work. I know like the job market is a little wonky right now because of holidays, but I do have some offers on the table. Well, not offers. I have some people that I am in talks with. I have done a couple of interviews, so kind of just waiting those out to hear and see what those bring. But honestly, I'm just leaving it all in God's hands. I know that the opportunity that is meant for me will present itself, and I know that God will put me there. I've gotten some rejections that kind of bummed me out a bit, but I know that that is a closed door that God has closed for me for a reason. And it's probably preparing me for something better and something greater. So I'm just walking by faith and not by sight in this season and fully trusting God and where He is taking me because even though I quit and I didn't have a plan, God has blessed me in tremendous ways in the past like 4 weeks since I quit. So I could not be anything more than grateful during this season. This transition that I'm in, I'm super at peace. Um, More focused on my dreams, my future, my own aspirations, and not allowing myself to hide behind a job or a career or, oh, at 28, you should be doing this. I'm just trying to find peace wherever it is at this point. I have an amazing support system. Like my boyfriend, it was so crazy because like we had a talk a couple months before I quit because I felt like it was gonna happen. I felt like I was gonna quit. And I was just like, like if I choose to quit, are we gonna be good? Like what's your thought on that? And he was just like, your mental health comes first, you come first. So whatever decision you make, I got you. And I stuck with that for a while because I was like, I didn't want to be, when my therapist told me to stop saying, I didn't want to be a burden on my boyfriend. I just didn't want to put him in a position because he has his own dreams, his own goals. I didn't want to put him in a position where he felt like he had to like stop what he had going on to fully take care of me. But I just, hyper independent, I couldn't get that out of my head. So for a long time, I did not quit because I was like, okay, I got a partner at home and, I don't want him to feel like he had to take care of me, whatever. But that day, something rose up in me and I was just like, today's my last day. And I was like, See ya. It really didn't hit me until probably like a week after I quit. Like, girl, you just quit your job and during the holidays in this economy. Like, are you crazy? But I just prayed on it. I continue to pray on it and just know that God is ordering my steps. He is guiding me on the path that I should be on. And I'm just praying and listening and doing my very best to stay on this path. And I know that He's going to continue to bless me wherever I go. So here we are. That's a little life update. But even during this season, like a couple months ago, I had this idea of starting my own hairline because, I've been doing wig influencing for about a year now. And I kind of built my brand by showcasing how to do hair. And for those who don't know, I actually used to do hair in high school and college. Like, that's how I kept some coin in my pocket. I was doing hair and I was doing all the girls' hair on campus. So, I was doing the damn thing. But yeah, so I stopped because, I graduated, life hit me. I didn't really want to go to cosmetology school and do hair for a living. It was kind of just like a fun thing that I enjoyed, but I didn't really want to do hair for a living. So I ended up getting into corporate America, HR, went to get my master's, and I just kind of stayed in the field, I guess, by continuing to do my own hair. So I'm like, I'm gonna start a hairline top of next year. And I'm so excited because it kind of ties in with my brand, like my content brand, because I'm the it girl. That's what's coming up. So that's a little bit about past, present, and future. Today is gonna be a really chill day. I want to work on some content planning for next year. I do have a vision party to go to tonight with my girls. So I'm gonna get some wine. We're gonna do our little vision boards and manifest the new year to some great things. And then that's pretty much it. I do want to take pictures today, but I'm not sure if I will because I've lost so much weight and all my clothes are kind of like baggy on me. But I want to do something sexy, so I'm not really sure like what look I'm gonna go for, but I'm gonna figure that out a little bit later. That's kind of like a if I get to it, I get to it. Right now, content planning and testing my samples is priority. I have therapy at 5, and then I'm going straight to my girls' vision party right after. So we're gonna have a nice little productive Sunday. And yeah, but first things first, about to get in the shower and get my day started. So let's go. Feels like the first time. Okay, so it's actually like 1:12 in the afternoon. I wasn't really hungry when I woke up, so I'm getting hungry now. So I'm gonna do some boiled eggs and some toast because I feel like I just want to put something light on my stomach. Like I'm not really like too hungry. I just want to say like that shower felt so good. Like I don't know, it was like one of those everything showers, but I didn't wash my hair. I feel good, I feel refreshed. So about to put some food in my stomach and then we're gonna go ahead and get this productive day started. So no games, I wanna fall in love, fall in love. 1, 2, 3. Winter, you're so fake. Switch. Look at her. She. I know damn well.
What's up?
Come on. Come on. Wait. That's so fake.
I think it's safe to say that Winter is my dog.
How you gonna run to him? Alright, y'all. So y'all can see how fake my dog is. Like, it's crazy because my boyfriend gifted her to me, I want to say 2 years ago. But they are attached as if like he had her. Like he's her real parent. and she just treats me so terribly. But it's okay. It's okay. She ain't getting shit for Christmas, so I don't care. But yeah, I have a couple of videos I did bookmark from like YouTube of some girlies like kind of talking about how to use ChatGPT to like plan out your lives or whatever. So I'm gonna take a look at those, and the ones that I actually do use, I'm gonna go ahead and put them in the description box below so that you guys can utilize them too. But I don't know, y'all tell me, like, have you ever used ChatGPT to like plan out, your life or your goals and stuff? Does it work? Is it realistic? I think that's the part where I get a little like, because I don't know if it's like realistic. Because like it's easy for you to say, but is it realistic for me? But I guess it'll just come to like really like testing and trying and like being consistent and doing what it says. That'll be like different. So I actually have about, I want to say, four like important goals for next year. One is to obtain my SHRM CP. Um, for those who don't know, like I said, I'm in HR. So part of kind of becoming an expert in my field, SHRM CP is a certification that pretty much says that you are an expert in your field. You know everything there is to know about human resources. Now, I already have a bachelor's and I have a master's with a specialization in human resources. But in this economy, as we all know, a bachelor's and a master's don't mean nothing. So I guess going to get this certification will really like kind of help me get a foot in more doors, hopefully in the future. So I'm actually scheduled to take it in February, so I do have some more studying I need to do for that. That will be my main focus, like the start of Q1. Um, and then also, of course, continue to strengthen my relationship with God. I do have a church home. So I kind of gave myself like a personal goal to go to church at least twice a month. So at least 2 Sundays a month, I'll go to actual church, and then the other 2 days I'll do virtual like we've been doing. Um, and of course, doing my daily Bible studying. So that is still in the works, but it's a goal, okay? Another goal is definitely to get back in the gym. I was on GLP for about 5 months and I dropped over 30 pounds. So I feel great, I look great, but I know this is not gonna stay forever. Like, I have to change my eating habits, I have to keep moving my body, keep this up if I want to stay looking like this or look better. So definitely getting back in the gym, sticking to an actual like gym routine and not just doing whatever when I go to the gym. I was thinking of getting a trainer, but it's so crazy because I feel like all my trainers that I've ever had, they live far. They don't like actually come to the gym to train me, and I need someone who's actually there. Like, there's this guy on TikTok. He might be on Instagram too. I can't remember one or the other, but he talks shit to his clients. And me, I'm the type that needs that because one, I might talk shit back, but I don't need nobody who's soft, who's gonna be like, oh, if you don't feel like doing that, here, try this. So like those are the trainers I need, and I've had those before, but they live far, they're not there in person, so it just didn't work out. And like the trainers that I found lately, they live far or they train far, and I'm like, I have two gyms that are literally less than 10 minutes from me. Why would I travel 30 plus minutes away to train? It is, I'm trying to weigh the pros and cons when it comes to that. But that's also something that's like neither here nor there. If I do get to a point where I actually want to invest in a trainer, then I'll do so. But I have so many resources at my like fingertips right now to where I really don't need a trainer. I just need to get my butt in the gym and be consistent and work hard. So that's what we're doing in 2026. And my other goal, of course, is content. Like, when I say like I do plan to go back to work, but really like I feel like my goal to go back to work into HR is really just a safety thing.
It's a job security. It's a, you know, steady income security thing that I've never had. I've never been without. So it's like that yearn to be back in, you know, the job market is real because that's what I know. That's all I know. Um so I can't say like, okay, I've had my moments since I quit where I'm like, okay, I could really do this full time, you know, content creator thing. I really could. But I'm thinking like long term, and again, this is not to say like my faith is not strong and all. I'm just being realistic here. Long term, what does that look like? You know, with a job it comes with benefits, and that's one thing that I did lose when I quit. I don't have benefits anymore, and because I'm not married to my partner, it's not a, you know, 100% thing that when his enrollment opens up I can get on his, you know what I'm saying? So it has its perks. But even like now where I'm like, okay, I'm kind of forced to do content full time, which I am not mad at. I absolutely love this time that I'm being able to pour back into myself. Like, I don't think that I've ever really had this time to really see what being a full time content creator look like. So I'm in love with this. I love the process. I love waking up and planning out my days and creating content in the process and getting paid for it. I love it. Right now, I'm good. But in this job market, who knows? So we're going to see what happens. But right now, like, I really want to create some like really audacious goals when it comes to content and really like hone in on them for 2026, because I feel like even this year it was tough for me personally, but like my content has grew like tremendously and I'm so grateful for it. So that's 2026 goal, and pretty much I'm about to just break down all of those goals and figure out what exactly I need to do for each and every one to like actually succeed and achieve every single goal. I'm excited, but let me stop yapping and get to work.
Okay, so I'm actually done with my little content planning and just in time because I got about 30 minutes before my therapy session. So I'm actually about to get my bag ready because my friend Autumn, she's coming here and then we're just gonna drive over to my friend's Tay house together. So I'm about to just get ready so once I'm out of therapy, we can just go. I'll see y'all when I'm done with therapy, and let's just hope she don't make me cry today because it's been pretty rough lately, you know, quitting my job and all, and I feel like I've been handling it well, but she got a tendency of like asking me stuff and then I'm like, why would you ask me that, you know? So hopefully I don't cry today because we're just gonna see. Okay, so it's like 1 o'clock in the morning, just now getting home. Really just put my camera away so I can spend time with my girls. Plus, we was talking about stuff that I am not going to put into this vlog because, like, but I did get hip to this new podcast that's called Poor Minds, Pour Minds, and I'm really gonna check them out because I think that they are so cute. Like their personality was so freaking cute. But yeah, we did our vision boards. I'm gonna show y'all tomorrow, and it was just so cute and just a great time with my girls. So I'm about to get ready for bed and then wake up tomorrow and get this house ready for my mom and my aunt. So yeah, I'm tired. So I'm gonna see y'all in the morning and we're gonna try and keep this vlog thing rolling. Good morning. I don't know who I think I am. I don't know if I think I'm grown or something because why was I out till like 1 o'clock? But no, we had so much fun doing like our vision boards, like, and I had to like take out a lot of the audio because me and my girls, when we get to yapping, like we be yapping and we can't include no names, we can't include no situations because you know haters be watching, okay? But no, so I had to take out a lot of like audio and just get like clips because the shit we was talking about, I can't put it on YouTube, okay? But no, we had so much fun. I hadn't seen my girls in a couple weeks, so it was really, really good to get with them and just like intentionally plan out, manifest the new year. Like all of our boards looked amazing. But yeah, it was so much fun. And then came home, yaps with my man, and then we ended up coming to bed. Well, I fell asleep on the couch because I wanted to be by him and he was trading. So I ended up just going to sleep on the couch, and then at like 5 o'clock, he was like, "Come on, we want to get in bed," and I was like, "Okay." So it's like 11 o'clock, and I'm just not getting up because your girl was tired. Okay, but today is really just gonna be like a full-on reset day. My mom and my aunt comes tomorrow, so really getting the house together. I gotta do laundry. I gotta clean all of like the comforters and stuff because Winter likes to lick on all the comforters. So I gotta go ahead and do that. Pretty much just make sure the house is fully in order for when they get here. Um, Other than that, I still have to test my samples and I got some content that I need to edit. So I'm gonna try and just knock out cleaning, and while the laundry is going, I'm gonna work on my content. That's pretty much it. But first things first, I gotta order a new tripod because my little mini tripod broke yesterday. That's why I couldn't even like get as much footage as I wanted to at the vision party because my freaking tripod broke at Tay's house. Like, I was very irritated. But it's cool. It was cheap anyway. So I'm gonna just order another one and we're just gonna make it do what it do. So it's really not much to clean up because I've been kind of like gradually cleaning up for the past like week. But pretty much everything is done. I just got laundry started, so I'm about to shower and start editing my content because I got like 20 videos that I need to edit. They're all gonna be rolled out over the next like 2 weeks, so I'm gonna get a head start on that, pick up some packages, but that's really about it. I'm gonna really try and like keep my Sundays as productive as possible. Every day I want to keep productive, but Sundays, like really being intentional about planning out my week, planning out content that's coming out, like really like pouring into myself. So that was a really good Sunday to start. Today is really going to be just, relaxing, knocking out some last minute to-dos, and then early tomorrow, because I think they land at like 9:30. I'm going to go to Costco really early, get all the stuff that we need, and then pick them up from the airport since the Costco's by the airport. And then we're going to start, our festivities. So that'll be in the next vlog, so stay tuned for that. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this vlog, and as always, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.